this 2-0 victory over Morocco. Welcome back to Boston Stadium, Rebecca Lowe, Thierry Henry, Zlatan, Ibrahimović and Alexi Lalas. Thierry, was that inevitable?
Yes, I have to say, you couldn't stop again with a lot of white. Oh my God, what is this?
He did amazing again. He was point guard, the Tom Brady and France today, giving those balls. And to be honest, I don't think he did good running so far. When you start playing like all these days, I don't think just run and that ball will arrive. And it will arrive exactly where you want it. You don't have to vote for it. You don't have to bring your fingers where the ball should go. He will give it to you. That's why when you play with players like that, you don't need to think too much. Because normally you almost do because you don't play with these world-class players. When you have that, just run. Just be good run. And it was a good run also from Mbappe because he was a simple defender. They both went for Mbappe and the link to go to the right. And they didn't need a lot of possession. That's it. How many times did they do
Everybody's listening. Number one, I think they're still number one. Again, the way they started today, it's not a perfect team. Things are as close as too perfect.
20th World Cup win as well for the manager, Didier Deschamps.
What they have achieved, from where they're coming from, the identity, the philosophy that they're trying to build, and it's working. Unfortunately today, France was a bit too strong for that.
Achraf Hakimi in the middle there, being his words to the defeated Morocco. Just like little Messi the other day, he commits a penalty, but he can still be the star. Right at the centre once again, Kylian Mbappe of this critical minutes on the clock. Achraf Hakimi, Kylian Mbappe,
Eventually he takes it. Says, no, absolutely not.
You're going to see France bringing the ball on the offensive part of the field, which they did a lot in this game, bringing the ball in front. Here's the shot, saved by the goalie. And on to the next one. Look at this from distance. Look at this shot. Underneath the crossbar. And they didn't get the corner. They should have get it. But look at this one now. Mbappe's goal. I'm not going to explain it because Thierry is going to explain this goal after the highlights. I just want you to see the space, what average player don't see, but Mbappe sees it, and he's gonna score. This is the difference between world-class players and average players. Without the words lions and not the humans. Look at this space now. You don't see it, but Mbappe sees it. That's enough for him to put it in goal. But for any world-class player, will score there. What do you say, Thierry?
Unbelievable.
Yes.
There we go now. Look, you see Kylian just had an assist, but actually that really means that an assist, if you know what I mean. The run to free the space for Ousmane Dembélé to go inside and to curve it really trying, but Bounou couldn't stop it. 2-0 France. Then we all got a bit worried because that's your extra player. Went down, I think he took a little knock on his ankle, but leading the field at 2-0 is not the same as leading the league. Not the same. It's going to be okay. We start making on. And then we all thought that Morocco could have come back, but no, just couldn't do it. And that's how we finished. But like I said, this guy is a special man. Both are special men, special coach, special player. But the team, the way they work off the ball, the way they put pressure, the way they suffocate you, it's just too much. At times they can't come out. That's what Zlatan wanted to talk about. Look, a tiny bit before the goal. Okay, the shots of the ball. Okay, they lose the ball. They still has an impact. Boom, they stop the counter. They try and stop the counter. How do you stop the counter? We maintain pressure. We stand there. You can't breathe. Ball is coming back. Okay. Yes, Desiree doesn't do enough, but he puts his body in. Rabiot puts his body in. Desiree puts his body in. Then Mbappe can be Mbappe. And you know why? You can see on the replay. Isak closes his legs. You know why? Because I've seen Mbappe so many times shooting between the legs of the player first post. Oh, you close your legs? Oh, I curved it then.
You used the perfect word when you were looking at this in real time. Constantly nibbling, right? You talk about rawness. And nibble can also lead to the ultimate thing. This nibbles put it all together. It's a big old bite.
And that's what you do with these players. You keep them motivated. You keep them hungry. And when the lion is hungry,
And it's not just one lion. It's not just one lion. Well, two in his studio and at least two out there for France today. The lion got his second.
I want to talk about the pass of Michael at the beginning of the show. I said, one goal, quarterback. Look at that. 90% of the players would have had a ball back on the side. No, forward. As soon as you get that ball, it's over.
but look at what this is bringing.
Of Mbappe. He really goes inside. Finishes with his right, but the pass of Michael Olise. With a hit in Foxborough. Come ready. That's one of the goals.
As well. 8 goals and 3 assists. He just goes on to continue to sweep all those in front of him.
Let's have a look and see who France might be playing in the semi-finals on Tuesday in Dallas, Spain or Belgium. Now, were it to be Spain, that would be a repeat of the semi-final of the Euros, were it to be Belgium, it would be a repeat of the semi-final of 2018 in Russia. Let's have a look at the opening goal then. And the fact that Mbappe had quite a few players around him.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
They're 25 around.
Yeah.
Great players decide what they're going to do with the ball, and we've seen them there again.
Somebody in the crowd. Let's have a look and see who France might be playing in the semi-finals on Tuesday in Dallas, Spain or Belgium. Now, were it to be. Let's have a look at the opening goal then. And the fact that Mbappe had quite a few players around him.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
They're 25 around them.
Yeah.
Great players decide what they're going to do with the ball, and we've seen here again. Again, these aren't good chances, obviously, and eventually when we see it does break. And of course, Morocco, as usual, have got plenty of bodies back. When the battle was second balls, and even able to stop the hero. Listen, there's no danger. Morocco's great to dictate.
He's got players around him.
You know, and I can be critical of defenders that maybe not trying to kind of get closer, but they're fighting that also that he can spin him and run behind. So the defenders don't know what to stick or twist. Even here, you look at the defender going, you stick your leg up even. But they're half frightened to death and what to do.
He's made himself smaller, Theo.
Yeah, of course, which is getting. But you're thinking of getting your leg up to block it, but if you think you put your leg up to block it, he can't make it go past you. So players don't know what to do. He's in charge of every situation.
He looks like he's more afraid that the ball's going to go through his legs. You know, when the ball goes through the legs, it normally beats the keeper. Like, he was in two minds. He didn't know what to do because it's Mbappe on his left, on his right.
And is that what happens? That great players completely befuddle the opposition? Is that what happens?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you look at maybe R9 and Thierry and Mbappe. Once they get you in that position, you're literally at their mercy.
When they're inside the box, it's quite really difficult to catch them because they've got so much pace and really good on the ball. So as a defender, you don't want to be too close because he will be passing you really quick.
Yeah.
So you want to create that distances and to force him to pass to it. But at the same time, when you create those distances, you allow him to take the shot and then it's got the
I
goal.
said that he's a really good defender, but they also don't want to be made a fool of. Because what happens when they do get too close, as you say, just spin it, do a trick, which we've seen already. And the type of goals he's getting in this tournament, running behind people, on the edge of the box, again, the players are frightened to death.
Now, Mbappe leads that for Messi on assists. And of course, the thrilling thing for us is that Messi, Haaland and Kane are all playing on Saturday. So, as you said, it's a shootout. It's a shootout in the OK Corral. It's we are.
It's great to see, yeah.
Brilliant. The second goal, great finish, but talk everybody through again Mbappe and the run he makes and what he does to
what he does is what he helps Dembele with here is he waits, and that run what he makes across the defender here. It's even Masraoui, now he's got to change his position, and he can't get his feet in the right position to maybe even make a block on Dembele, because the run is so precise and it goes now. So brilliant timing. Now he's trying to set himself.
He's actually spun him around.
So he's not set. He can't even get his foot up. Goalkeeper maybe could have got an arm on it, but again, the goalkeeper is one when's the shot coming, because he can't see it, and then. You know,
and we talk about the pace of the French, even that example there. These players are lightning quick. There's a lot of good players out there who are quick, but these lads are like lightning.
So you have to make a decision instantaneously, and it won't always be the right one. I feel about the defenders.
Yeah, of course, they just confused, and when they do run in behind, it's not to go, can I get to him? He's electric, he's already gone. You're not catching these lads.
But you just have to look at the pace that Mbappe attacked the space, you know, the speed that he ran into just to create that space for Dembele. He had the options with Barcola on the left-hand side, and he had another player on the right-hand side. But the fact that he created that space, he came a little bit more inside and he facing the goal.
And the space comes to Patrick is that Morocco obviously have to try and get back in the game. But when you lose on that halfway line, it's as if you're in trouble already. You're on the halfway line. They're suddenly going to create a chance to get a shot on target. Obviously, the goalkeeper should be better there. So teams again, as soon as they start pushing up and trying to get back in the game, they leave space. The French got their pace. It's happy days.
A bit like the fighter jets we had up here the other day for the July the 4th, isn't it? I mean, it's so quick.
Yeah. And
you don't know when to look. And before you realise what's happening, gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
You can't do anything about this. You can't, if the election run like that, there's nothing you can do about it.
Thousands watched take themselves to within one game of the third straight World Cup finals. Our thanks to John Strong and to Stu Holden, as John said, so they will face either Spain or Belgium on Bastille Day, by the way, which is July 14th on Tuesday, the French national holiday. So France-Spain or France-Belgium next Tuesday in Dallas after this 2-0.
That's about it. When is it going to happen? You know why I was optimistic with it? It's just because you created four in the first half. Yes, I would say that the strike of Dean was far away and everything, but you created back. Great Schlepp and Mbappe did it. Had a great game, and in the second half you got punished. But what I like on the first goal, and we'll talk about it hopefully, is how they stopped on the same play 2 to 3 counters. Then they stayed, you make them pressure, then Morocco goes to sleep, and then Kylian does what Kylian does.
So we'll have another look at that in closer fashion shortly. Zlatan, what did you make of this France team today?
Listen, in the beginning you can hold up with France because you have the adrenaline, you recover from your last game, you have the strength, but in the long term they're going to destroy you because you cannot keep up with this France for 90 minutes. I understand the first 45 minutes you can be front and back, they create something against France, but during 90 minutes, so even if they go in extras, if they go to extras, the opponent and they're lucky, this France is going to destroy you. And it feels like they're not even giving 100%. I'm sorry to say, it feels like that. Imagine if they would push and give 100%, where they're suffering, they really need to push for it and fight for it. This is world class. And then if I talk about Mbappe, world class players, you give them a little space, they will punish you. That's the difference between the world class and the average player. That little space. And I'm talking about this goal.
We'll have a look at the goal as well very shortly. Alexia, tough day for the Moroccan goalkeeper getting back to see himself a game, but ultimately, as Zlatan said, it's about quality.
There's nothing you can do on the goals, and as the momentum continues to pile up, and the patience of France eventually, let some goals in, and these are the goals. So, on him at the end, we'll have a tournament, but a better team and a much better team once today. We'll dive into all the reasons, but the way in which they won this game wasn't just about stars, they have those. Wasn't just about goal scorers, they have those. But you look at the way that they win the ball back, at the positions that they win the ball back, and the defending at times. If there is an emergency, the ability to shut out and to shut down the opposition. It's just, and then depth coming in. Thierry's got a reset. Again, incredible today in the things that you can see and the things that you can't see. So it's just a wealth of riches in there. On top of the guy, this is his penalty. And immediately, if you watched him, he wanted the ball back. Because he knew he was hungry. There was still plenty of meat on the bone that was Morocco.
Thierry, Zlatan said it doesn't even look like they're at their absolute best. Do you feel by looking at them that they have even more gears to go up?
Because what's coming next is going to be a big game. Because if you play Belgium, if there is a bit of rivalry there, and obviously because they're the European champion, two underdogs, the European team. Let's be calm, composed, focused, and do what you have to do today, and find a way. On to the next one, recover, watch the game, and see who you're going to play. Analyze it with whoever you need to analyze it with, and get ready. It's going to be once again difficult.
Depends on Bastille then, Thierry.
So that's hopefully going to be to celebrate, but let's not get too ahead of ourselves here. And also, you need to give a lot of
Spain, that would be a repeat of the semi-finals in Euros, or Belgium would be a repeat of the semi-finals in 2018 in Russia.